Shalom, brothers and sisters. Hope you well today. I'm here to address something which I do believe that it's important. And this situation that we are, I feel like it's so messed up. When did people from the black community get into this predicament? I mean, I heard about these couples, African American couples, or the Black American couples, and what I heard them saying, and it was just full of hatred. I'll say that, and I don't know, pissed them off before, but guys, this is so messed up. I want you to watch this video, and then we'll talk right after it because obviously I have something to say about it as always, and you get to listen to my perspective about the story and according to what I know, and I'll also give you a chance to tell me what to think about this messed up situation because this is a messed up situation. I don't know, is it there's something that you normally say that not all black folks are black kings? Maybe it's true. You guys tell me what to think in the comment section, but until then, let's watch this video.
Oseo family, and welcome. You know what it is. It's another edition of Real Talk. What we're going to do today is, this is the Real Talk. Clap back, slap back, and stay back for all those haters that have sent us comments.
And how about the big payback? I like that too.
and the big payback. We're getting ready to run all over you.
That's right, and we're going to keep them running. We're going to start with those Ghanaians. You know, after a few videos that we posted about the year of return and all that other BS that people were going for, you know, some of our people going for that narrative of that money grab that Ghana has set up. You know, I was talking about the president of Ghana.
Right, I remember, of course.
And these common folks from Ghana came in my comments and they said, Ghana don't need you. Y'all can't even pay y'all rent. Y'all all need help asking for handouts, and we don't need you. And I just got real pissed off earlier today. You know, I'm a lot calmer now, but I got real upset earlier because I'm like, Ghana ain't produced shit for the world. We've produced everything for the world. We are the foundation of not only America, but we are the blueprint for the world.
That's right.
As far as beauty, fashion, education, you name it, inventions, music, culture, we are it. And this motherfucker had the nerve, excuse my French, some of you all, they had the nerve to call my people out like that. They have no right. When Ghana has unemployment issues, they ain't got jobs, just like some of my people ain't got jobs.
In fact, they're still considered a third world nation.
Now, why is that? If they were in which they were colonized first.
Hundreds and hundreds of years before us.
Why is it that Ghana is a third world motherfucking country? I'll tell you why. Because they ain't invented shit.
That's right.
We put the concrete on this ground. Even if you see pale faces laying the motherfucking concrete, we taught them how to do it. They can't even cultivate the land the way we've cultivated our land. What the fuck has Africa done?
Akibula. Yeah, Akibulan, right.
Akibulan. They don't even know.
They don't even call their country what it is.
Ghana wasn't Ghana before the 1950s. Nigeria wasn't Nigeria. None of that shit over there that you see, it wasn't even called that. So what were they? My people are sitting up talking about their nations more than they do. We be talking about, oh, the Ashanti tribe and this tribe over there and the kingdoms and the queendoms. And I don't see no kings and queens over there. I see all my royalty right here.
Right here on Turtle Island.
I don't see nothing over there on the African dirt roads. I don't see no royalties. I don't see none of that.
I see a lot of people who don't know who they are, who don't understand or even know if they have a rich culture. We have a very rich culture. And we were here first.
And I'm trying to keep my message broad to the world. You know, I've been trying to play it nice, play it kind, let everybody be included.
No, we're not tolerating no disrespect, though.
I'm not tolerating no disrespect.
No, from anybody.
That's right.
No traitor Indians, no Europeans, no Africans.
I'm tired of them too. I'm just tired of those traitor ass Indians.
Mm-hmm.
Those ones that you try to tell this is who you are.
Mm-hmm.
And they say, no, no. See, the church say, no, no. See, the Bible say.
And see, none of the traitor Indians who have gone over to Africa have said, oh, this is such a great, wonderful place.
They never say, oh, they so friendly. In fact, they say that we could be called Tubobs and Muzungus.
Which means white.
Or some other derogatory shit that we don't even know.
That's right.
They don't like us. They, you know, in
they
one
don't
of our
respect
videos,
us, right?
Exactly, and respect is earned. In one of our videos,
well, I'm earning mine. I'm earning my respect.
You said that there's nothing to be had with Africa except for maybe a friendship.
That's all.
They fucking up the friendship at this point.
Yeah, if you can't come to the table without bringing all that bullshit and that ignorance, then you need to stay the fuck out.
Exactly.
Plain and simple. You don't have anything to say. If you don't have anything to contribute to make things better for both of our cultures, both of our races, then you can stay the hell out. All you're doing is talking a bunch of unsubstantiated shit.
Exactly, and it's probably because of their underdeveloped educational system.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I know public schools is fucked up here, but they ain't even got that over there.
No, they have no type of educational system, and most of those who are educated are educated or miseducated
over here
outside of the country.
Exactly. Peace and love. So, you know, I'm tired of that. I'm tired of the traitor Indians who keep quoting all these enslaved scriptures. I'm a little tired of that, and I'm gonna need you all to get your acts together, or just take a long walk off a short pier.
There you go. There you go. That's only being real. We don't need you. What we need are people who understand, who are tapping in to who they are, who are cleaning up their bloodlines, not diluting it with a lot of regurgitated bullshit that has been told to them. We've got the truth. We've got the facts. We are the original indigenous people of this land. We are the Niji. We also know what tribes we come from.
We quote our tribes all the time. Our grannies keep up their oral history. We're keeping up our oral history right now. Can you name one Ghanaian YouTuber who's telling their people who they are or empowering their people?
No. I can name a lot of them who are taken away from their country, from their people.
Ghana wasn't nobody talking about no motherfucking Ghana before some of our people latched onto that narrative and made the country popular.
That's right.
Wasn't nobody talking about fucking Ghana. Don't nobody give a fuck about Ghana. You know, in school we call y'all African booty scratchers when we were kids. Don't nobody care about y'all.
No.
Okay? So stop coming for my people.
That's
right. You have no right.
You have no respect. And if you're going to come to our table, then you've got to respect us or don't come at all.
Asking me what language do y'all speak? What's your original language? You know what?
I speak in our original language
every time we open up the video. Osio. Wado. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Peace and love. We speak in telepathic language. We speak with our hearts. And we ain't talking to y'all.
No.
We ain't talking to y'all. So please, you know, if you don't know that your politics is fucked up, if you don't know that your president for life is fucking y'all, then you as slow as a sloth.
You know, it's another case of people living in glass houses throwing stones. It's like bringing a knife to a gunfight.
See, but that's the thing. I don't live in a glass house.
And neither do I.
I live in a foundational structure, okay? And you can throw stones all day at me, but don't throw stones at my people.
That's right. Don't disrespect my people. Don't disrespect my ancestors and all of those who have come before me. Because I will, as an Indian, as an Injun, I will come after your ass.
That's right. We got warriors. We got chiefs.
That's right.
We got chieftains. Okay? You can keep the bullshit, so we're gonna keep it light. We're gonna keep the love vibration going.
You know, because I love this shit. I love knowing who I am. I love becoming more and more empowered each day. that I realize that I come into this reality knowing that I am a true Indian, not a descendant of a slave. I didn't come over here. There's no such thing except that bullshit story about the transatlantic slave trade. And it was impossible, family, for those people to come over on the sailboats that they had back then.
We'll make a video on that at a later time. But it was impossible, y'all. So,
totally impossible.
You know,
stop giving your energy to these people.
More importantly, I'd like to say that these so-called Africans need to stand up for who they really are. Mm-hmm. Because a lot of my people wouldn't be going for this bullshit if y'all would just remember who you are. Mm-hmm. And speak about it. Mm-hmm. And say, hey, we ain't got no stories of being caught on the coast.
No.
We migrated from other parts of our own country. Mm-hmm. If you all would just do your own research, then a lot of my people would not be even talking about you motherfuckers,
mm-hmm.
okay? The government would not be capitalizing off this slave narrative mm-hmm. if you all would remember who you are as well.
Right. That's right.
So even though this was a clapback, I hope you could at least pick up what we were putting down. Don't disrespect another culture just because you've forgotten your own.
And remember, we are the indigenous Niji of this land.
And that simply means that this is ours. Mm-hmm. This is ours. We don't want yours. This is ours. In fact, we want to bring our people back to their foundation, mm-hmm. their home. Mm-hmm. I don't want my people thinking about your country.
No.
I want you all to get your shit together.
Right, like we're getting our shit together.
Okay.
Like we've always gotten our shit together. Why do you think your country is still underdeveloped after all this time?
And that ain't gotta be an attack on the people.
No.
You all need to talk to your government, kick his ass out, I don't know, assassinate the motherfucker, do something. Do something, because we do all that shit here in America.
That's right.
Okay,
That's
y'all
right.
need to do something. We do the blood plasma. My people have invented everything. Gas masks, street lights, the pavement, the clothes, the cotton, okay?
Cleaners.
The cleaners.
Everything.
Dry cleaners, the hats, please. I mean, you know, I'm not sure about the Ghanaian inventions that you all have done, but maybe you all should get on YouTube and talk about it. Until then, hey, stop talking shit about the indigenous Niji of Turtle Island.
Because we are straight.
We are super straight.
We
know who we are. We know what tribes and nations we come from. We know our language. It is a telepathic language, and it is the Algonquin language, a language that has been spoken throughout Turtle Island since the beginning of time. In ancient time, the Algonquin language.
And we've always had a great civilization way before you Ghanaians who have no civilization. Okay? Let's just be frank. You haven't affected the world. All you're doing is screaming from a very small place. This is Turtle Island, okay? It extends from the tip of South America to the very reaches of Canada and the Pacific Ocean.
All over, baby.
You're talking to warriors here, true warriors.
We ain't just from the coast.
No.
Right now. So,
family, we love you. You know, we had to speak up not only for ourselves, but also for you, because there are a lot of ignorant people, and that's what we want you to do. We want you to start standing up to these people, telling them who you are and demanding a certain amount of respect, because respect is earned. And I think we've earned our respect. Have you?
Rep your set.
I'll start by asking you this question. Do you think that they are right about the opinion, the things that they've said about Africa? I had them calling 3 countries, Ghana, Nigeria, generally Africa, and some parts of India. They talked about something to do with India. And they call themselves Niji, which is okay when they are the natives of the United States, which is still okay, because according to history, it is the Americans, how do I call them? The Indians were the origin of the Americans. So maybe it's true. But what does this have to do with Africans? I mean, because we have African Americans who have identified with, have identified with coming back to Africa, coming back to their home, and in some other time I also heard them saying that the year of return in Ghana was a scam, and it was just a way of Ghana's president capitalizing money to I don't know, something to do with it's so messed up. The whole information is so messed up. But again, I don't want to take sides, and I don't want to lie on the other side and falsely on the other side. And I feel like the couples also have some faulty, because why did you put Africa in one basket? I mean, if you have a problem with one country, because I do believe that at some point they ever went to Ghana, or if not, there's this issue that people normally say that, the black Americans doesn't have their own culture. It is a stereotype. And I do believe that every community has their own culture, leave alone things to do with race or something. But as a person, I do believe that everyone has their own culture, in as much as they are a group of people and they have stayed in a given geographical place for more than 1 century. That makes them to have their own specific unique culture. So maybe somebody said this at some point and it pissed them off, and maybe it never turned well to them and they took this personal. I jotted down a couple of things that they talked about that I'm going to address. The year of return is a scam. I think I've talked about it. Get me to understand, help me understand Ghanaians who are watching this, or African Americans who are watching this and are planning to go to Ghana or are in Ghana. Tell me, how is the year of return was a way, or was just a scheme in which the government is using to take money from the African Americans or black Americans who are going to Africa? I mean, I don't understand it, because I believe that we Africans, we people from the black community, we belong to the same person. We come from the same place, you understand? And if I'm wrong, I'm also open for criticism. You can tell me. So my only problem that I have is the things that they said about Africa. It is so messed up. The things that they said about Ghana, it's so messed up. The things they said about Nigeria, it's so messed up. And I'm asking myself the same question: when did we get to this problem? When did we get to this predicament? I mean, that was so messed up, man. I'm gonna talk about I think at some point there are a couple of African Americans who have gone to Ghana, and obviously people don't get along. Because we are human beings. Despite being an African, or despite being an African American, sometimes we have those differences that we have as people. And maybe a couple of people can tell you that you can't even pay your rent in the United States, and now you're coming to Africa. I know there are a couple of people, and a couple of things have been said about African Americans, and also African Americans have said things about Africans. But we need to get past that, because I mean, we are one people, and if we continue to these feelings, hard feelings amongst each other, this bitterness that we have amongst each other, it's gonna be messy. It's gonna be so messy. And this, my channel, is always to integrate Africans and African Americans, because I believe we are people from the black community, and as a result we need to always be together. And anything that divides us, I mean, it's we should not give it a room. Anything that divides us. As a black person, I don't know whether you're a black Indian, I don't know whether you're a black, and as long as you're black, I'll call you brother, I'll call you sister, because you know what? Because we are black. That automatically, I don't want to know where you come from, but as long as you are black, you Liberian, you Caribbean, you are Indo-Caribbean, or you from any part and you are black, Mexico, you are black, I don't care, I'll call you a brother. And these things which are happening online, they are always trying to divide us as people from the black community. And when we start putting our feelings and our personal experiences and project it to people the way the couples did, they projected their personal experience with Ghanaians or Nigerians or the people that they had a fight with. They projected it to their group of people, and people took this thing serious, because we have a couple of African Americans, when they haven't still come to Africa and they heard something negative about Africa or Africans, they will not come, or they will just spike that that hatred, and it will spread and it will spread. I also understand that there are African homes, there are African societies which still perpetrate the hate between Africans and African Americans, but we need to get along. Let's put this fight in our past. Let's not have our feelings cloud our brotherhood. Let's not let our feelings cloud the oneness that we usually have, people from the black community. I'm talking to you, I don't know you, but as long as you are black, you are related to black in any way, you are married to a black person, you having a family with a black person, you are a family. You know what I'm saying? You're a family. So this situation, you guys, you can try help me say something about this. Maybe if it's beyond me, it's okay, but I won't just let that slide. That's why I had to bring this up, and let's talk about it a little bit. Tell me what you think in the comment section, because I believe this is some messed up. Calling Ghanaians motherfuckers, like those names that are crazy, and it's so crazy. So crazy. Every country, every group of people have their own culture. I'll say this again, and I do appreciate them for recognizing that we as Africans, our problem is our leaders, and at some point they address that. That's a plus to them, and I think at that point we need to wake up as African and African countries, not only in Ghana or Nigeria, but also in Kenya where I am, but also every African country which doesn't have it's still facing corruption. We need to stand together, and I believe that this is the time that we need each other, and let's stop the hate. Peace, love, and harmony. Salute.